Good morning. Actually, it's a little later. I decided to sleep in today. So, my new friend, James McGrath, auto amateur, he's gone. He went home, left me hanging. Not kidding. He had to go. So, here goes, I don't even know what day I'm on. I had to look back. I'm going to actually put in the text here what day I'm on. I don't remember. Here's my pride and joy. The other 911 was here. Here's our auto amateurs, and it's missing. First stop today in St. Louis. By the way, we're in St. Louis. So our first stop today is going to be to Bespoke Motors. We're going to go get a wheel balance. I actually have an appointment at Porsche of St. Louis at 1:30, but I don't want to wait around till 1:30 if I don't have to. So I'm going to go to Bespoke Motors. They said they'll do a wheel balance for me. I have a feeling just from looking at their website that it's like 503 Motoring in Portland. They do a lot of PPF and vinyl wraps and window tint and modifications, a bunch of other stuff. So I'm looking forward to it because that'll be really cool. So per the reviews I read, they actually have a very good rating. Even the Porsche of St. Louis has a good rating. There's one or two other ones that their website look good, and then you start reading the reviews, because I always do that, by the way. When I go to a place or I research a place to go to, I read the reviews, because no matter what their website says, what people say, it's will most of the time kind of give you an idea of what's really going on. There are people who will post negative stuff unfairly, absolutely. So you have to take that with a grain of salt. But if you read multiple reviews, you'll see a trend, and you'll get an idea of what to expect. So there's a few places I won't mention that had a good rating, but when you read the reviews, it's like, I don't think so. So I'm looking forward to going to this place here.
This is your captain speaking. If you look to the right of the aircraft, you will see the St. Louis Arch. So there's your downtown St. Louis. This is the middle of the United States. This is where east meets west. That's what the St. Louis Arch represents. It represents one leg in the eastern part of the U.S. and one leg in the western part of the U.S. We have now crossed officially into Missouri. We were in Illinois, now we're in Missouri. And we are making our way to Bespoke Motors. This downtown, if you haven't been here in a few years, I went through here a couple years ago with my daughter, and it has definitely been revitalized. I mean, it looks really nice now.
Hey, this is Alberto B. I'm here with Chris at Bespoke Motors. So I had a funny little vibe on my day 7, 8, 9, I don't even know what day I'm on, trip back to Portland, and I found Bespoke online. Great reviews, great shop, and this is exactly what I was looking for. A shop that would take care of my car like it was theirs, and it wasn't just a regular dealer jargon. Chris, you want to say anything about your shop?
No, we're here in St. Louis, Missouri. If you're ever in the area, come hit. If you need anything or you just want to stop by, see what we have going on, come do that. We fully encourage and invite you. It was great to meet Alberto, share some stories about driving through the Tail of the Dragon, some other things that he did, just shared some car stories and sharing that Porsche passion. So it's been great. We'll see you soon.
All right, see you guys later. We're leaving St. Louis now, thanks to my new friend Chris. I'm not here till late afternoon.
just left Bespoke Motors in St. Louis, and I'm headed towards Kansas City, and then continuing on to my house in Portland. I can't say enough about this place, Bespoke. I found them online. I did a little research and read some reviews, and they had some good reviews, and I looked at some of their photos of what the cars they do and what they work with. And I was like, oh, that'd be a perfect place to work on my car, because they've worked with stuff like that before. It wasn't going to be foreign to them. And it was so cool because I called them up and actually I sent them an email, that's what it was, and because they weren't open yet. And they called me before they opened and said, asked me what I needed. And I said, I just need a wheel balance. I'm driving cross country. I'm doing this long trip and my car is vibrating and it's annoying. And I couldn't sit there and put up with the vibration for the rest of the way home to Portland. But they said, yeah, no problem. Come on in. So I brought the car in right away as soon as they opened, and they did the balance real quick and chatted it up with Chris and about the company and what they do, and it's such a cool place, So if you've got a car that needs PPF, if you got a car that needs some repair, you want to do some modifications to it, and it doesn't matter if you've got a Porsche, if you've got a Ferrari, you got a Lambo, you've got a classic Corvette or Camaro, they can do it. So give them a shout. If you're in St. Louis or you're passing through St. Louis, I would much rather take my car to them than a dealership any day of the week. So anytime I come to St. Louis, if I need something, Bespoke Motors is where I'm going to go. So we're at a pit stop here, Pilot gas stop in Higginsville, says that water tower. Sure. Got my coffee, and just in case, got my 5-hour energy drink. I never drink energy drinks, so actually when I do actually use them, they work for me, because I don't ever drink them on a regular basis. I'm not gonna drink this now. I'm gonna just keep this here, because I just happened to be here, and it was quick and easy to buy it now than to go look for one later. And if I need one later on, it will work. So we're going to continue. We're just outside. I think we're outside of Kansas City. We're pretty close to Kansas City. We're going to blast through and drive through Kansas City and continue on. And we're trying to make Wyoming. It may be a late night tonight. We'll see how I feel when I get to into Nebraska. I think we're going through Lincoln. Yeah, we're going through Lincoln. And I forget where else we're going. We're going directly west, right through the middle of Nebraska. So, but my goal is to try to get to Wyoming, or at least as close to Wyoming as possible. So that way tomorrow we'll be pretty close to Yellowstone. So, all right. We are passing through Kansas City.
Continue on I-70 west for 3/4 of a mile.
I've got an acquaintance here in Kansas City, but because of my longer stop today, I don't have time to stop and hang out with them, fortunately. So, but here's downtown Kansas City, home of the Kansas City Chiefs.
In a 1/4 mile, keep right to continue on US 71 north. Follow signs for I-29 north, I-35 north.
So, we are literally driving west into the sunset. Which reminds me of the old cowboy movies when the cowboys ride off into the sunset. Here's the sunset. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna push on, and we'll see how far we get. No predictions. We're just gonna keep on going. It's just now getting dark, and I feel fine. So we're gonna keep on riding. Catch you guys later.
What's going on, people? We in western Nebraska, 2 hours from Cheyenne, Wyoming. It's 10 o'clock at night. I got coffee, and the car is dirty as hell. You want how dirty is this car? Look at this. Look at the wheels. You know me, you know I never let this car get this dirty. But we're gonna make it to Cheyenne, Wyoming, because I said we're gonna make it to Cheyenne, Wyoming tonight. So send it, even if we get there at 1 a.m. Made it before midnight also. Buenos dias. Good morning. So we are in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We stayed here. I pushed through the night. I don't know how far that is from St. Louis. I want to say it's over 12 hours, but I said the hell with it. Just pushed through. I should look it up right now. Hold on. All right, so I looked it up. From St. Louis to here is 13 and a half, or I'm sorry, 12 and a half hours. Probably 13 and change with stopping for gas, eating something, etc. So after I went to Bespoke Motors yesterday, I then drove 12, 13 hours to Cheyenne. So I was beat by the time I got here. Actually, I felt good enough. I could have kept going, but I'm glad I stopped. I'm very glad I stopped. I slept horribly. I mean, I got good sleep, but I tossed and turned. I looked at my bed sheets this morning, looked like a hurricane had gone through there. But I didn't wake up, so who the hell knows what I was dreaming? I don't know. So I'm gonna cut that out. So we're leaving Cheyenne, Wyoming a little later than we would normally leave, but still early. That's the best thing about going west. When you go west, you gain an hour every day. So it's only 10:30 now because the time change, which is perfect. That means I got more sleep, more rest, and where am I going? Oh, car wash. More sleep, more rest, and I can plan my day better. And I also got to edit some of my the next video that's coming out. It's pretty much edited. I just got to add some sound to it, some music to it, and it'll be out real soon. Actually, that's stupid. Well, I don't know why I'm telling you about it, because by the time you see it, by the time you see this, it'll be out. All right, that's stupid. We'll delete that. So I consulted my Yellowstone National Park expert, aka my dad, because he has gone through Yellowstone up and down and left and right and spent many days through there. And he told me that going in the east entrance from Cody, Wyoming, that way, is it's got to be cautious, because even though it's nice out here, it can make its own climate and can be snowy and icy with the road that goes over. And he says that you're at 6,000 feet when you start, and you go up as high as 9,000 feet. So we'll see. I looked at the weather forecast for there today, not for the national park itself, but the east entrance, and it's going to be 89 degrees. Now I'm sure at night it's going to drop like a rock and probably get cold and probably could snow and ice. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Sheridan, Wyoming. We're going to stay there in Sheridan, Wyoming, spend the night. I could make it to Yellowstone and drive through Yellowstone today and get to the other side of it, but I want to experience Yellowstone in the daytime. I want it comes out better in video and footage in the daytime, and also I don't want to take a chance of running into snow and ice. This car is capable, but prevention is better than remedy. So we're gonna just drive the short drive, 4.5 hours or so, to Sheridan. We'll spend the night there. We'll have a short day and plenty of sleep and rest, and then tomorrow we'll drive through Yellowstone. And I could potentially, I think I'm gonna try, depending how long I stop, because I want to stop at Old Faithful. I didn't get to see it last time I was here because I saw it at night for real quick, but I didn't get to really see it because I was that's when I had my skateboard accident. If you hadn't seen that video, go back last year August, and I put out a video called my Yellowstone mini docudrama, and it's me on my electric skateboard skateboarding all through Yellowstone, including the accident. I got the whole accident on footage. It's not too gruesome. It's not gruesome. I mean, there's some blood. There's some, you're gonna see some road rash. That's it. But you're not gonna see, that's it. You're not gonna see anything else. Yeah, if you go back and watch that video, fast forward to 18 minutes, you'll see the crash. But there's a lot more content. There's plenty of scenic viewing, from the skateboard before, and then there's me walking through and seeing all the different stuff at Yellowstone after, including their Grand Canyon, the Old Faithful, all the little pools that they have. It's cool. It looks like a different planet. But one thing I didn't do. Hold on, let me pay for this car wash. Sorry, I had to pay for the car wash real quick. If you've seen my car, it's filthy. Back to my story. So one thing I did not get a chance to do last year, and my wife hated me for it because of my accident. We didn't get to see the entire part of Yellowstone. We saw a lot of it, but we didn't see everything. So I'm gonna come in tomorrow, the east entrance, go the south route, because that road was also closed last year due to a fire, even though we were there. We're gonna take the south route. We'll go by Lake Yellowstone. We'll go to Old Faithful. I'll see Old Faithful in the daytime, like I wanted to see it before. And then we're gonna go out the south exit to go to the Grand Tetons. I think that's what it's called, Teton Park or Grand Teton, towards Jackson Hole, Wyoming. That's the area I have not seen yet. So let's as soon as we get this car wash, we're gonna take off. Oh, I got one bone to pick with McDonald's. McDonald's. Everywhere else in the country, you have breakfast all day. It's only 10:30. I want to get a McGriddle, but for some reason, in Montana, Wyoming, South Dakota, North Dakota, you can't get a McGriddle after 10:30. They say no, breakfast is over. It's bad enough you can't get a McGriddle, but 10:30? Breakfast shouldn't be over till 11. It's still breakfast time until 11. Till 10:59 and 59 seconds is breakfast time. Please bring back all-day breakfast, because all I've wanted on this trip, different days, is a McGriddle, and I have not been able to get one yet. Please, McDonald's, hook a brother up.
Previous video from, I don't know, 32 or 3 videos ago. Actually, I think it was from day one of this 2021 October tour. I mentioned that when you're driving through Montana and those places, you're a higher elevation, and it looks relatively flat around you, but it's really not. So this is what it looks like around. Sorry for all the bugs. Can't be helped. So it looks like we're not that high. It looks like it's relatively flat, right? But if you look at my app here, that's how high we are right now. 5,400 some feet, and we're climbing. We're ascending slowly but surely. I think we'll get as high as about 6,000 feet before the entrance of Yellowstone. And then there's a mountain pass you have to cross to get into Yellowstone from the east side, that's the way we want to do it. And we're going to do that tomorrow. We're not going to do it today, because I want to cross into Yellowstone in the daytime and like go through all Yellowstone during the, not all of it, but the part I want to go to, I want to do that in the daylight. I don't want to do it at night. The other thing is, as soon as the sun sets, because this is a desert environment, it's very arid, as soon as that sun sets, temperature plummets. So I don't feel like driving around at night when the temperature goes from 80s to like 40s or lower.